Thanksgiving week. I'd say I'm very grateful for you guys, and I am. Yeah.
The camera's rolling.
Cameras are rolling. Let's be grateful for. And the opportunity to play on Thanksgiving, is something to be grateful for. It's really an honor to be able to play on Thanksgiving. And just know that everybody's going to be watching. And it's a night game. Most everybody doesn't have to get up in the morning, I guess, unless you go shopping. Do people still do Black Friday shopping?
That's Jeff. He's the shopper.
Some people do, but it's just bedlam.
It's bedlam?
Better online.
Are you in the middle of it, Jeff?
No, I never go Black Friday. But it's just like there's fights and people jockeying for position.
Really?
It just gets really fierce. Yeah.
We live in a bubble. We live in a bubble over here.
Kind of like Thursday night.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. And obviously a very respected opponent. What question do you have?
Zach said earlier today that he expects Joe Burrow to be the starter on Thursday. I mean, he hasn't played in quite a while. What kind of, if he's out there, what kind of Joe Burrow do you expect out there?
Expect to see Joe Burrow. He's pretty well documented what kind of player he is, and I'm sure he's ready to go.
What are you going to look at in terms of preparing for him? Just what you've done in the past, because the guy's been off for a while.
Yeah, I don't expect too much to change. I mean, they're running their offense, whatever tweaks they have over the last few weeks. So I'm sure they'll continue to evolve. I mean, it's kind of week to week, scheme-wise for all the teams. They're going to stay on track, I'm sure. And what they've been doing is pretty much what they had been doing with Joe. So expect to see the Bengals run their offense with Joe.
John, is it an advantage to having a familiar opponent on this short week as opposed to someone you know them well?
Yeah, even Miami, we had them earlier in the year. We knew them pretty well because we play them pretty much every year. But it's a division team, so you play them a lot, and you know the best of all the teams.
Yeah. You had Emory Jones up yesterday for the first time, and then he didn't play. Was there a plan to give him a look, or was it a matter of just have him up if we need him?
I just kind of moved into that role. Wanted to be eighth inning active, and was ready to play him if needed. See where it goes from there.
John, the last 2 weeks, Lamar had some soreness after the game. How's he doing today after?
He's good. Yeah, he's good.
John, any, takeaways that you can share with us from just your look at that offensive film from Sunday?
Well, there's a lot of takeaways. I mean, in really every aspect of what we do, there's so many things to talk about and we work on, and we try to just carry forward to the next game. It's like we said, there's the big picture, which is part of it, just in terms of what we're trying to build into big picture wise. But really, it's really more about the next game. I mean, really, that's all you really think about from a coaching or player standpoint. It's where are we and what do we need to do against the opponent we're going to play, and try to find a way to play winning football and to win the game. It's really all we're thinking about. So the other things that get talked about are really not something we talk about. We're just trying to put the best offense, defense, and special teams out there we can right now against who we're playing, and try to find a way to play the type of game we need to play to win the game. That's really what we're looking to do. And then everything around that kind of builds as you go. So that's really the focus, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Just go back to Emory. Is that a situation where you could maybe see a rotation at some point, or is that something you prefer really not to do?
I think everything's on the table. We've done that before. We were probably one of the first teams that started rotating linemen, if you remember. That was kind of unheard of. When did we start? 3, 4, 5 years ago? We did it at the time. So definitely not opposed to doing that.
John, did you get any word on Taven Bryan from that MRI? I think you said he was going to.
Did, yeah. He's going to. It's going to be a short-term kind of a deal, potentially a short-term IR. 3 to 4 week type injury.
You mentioned with Kyle, is there still the same looking too serious for
Right.
still the same that?
Yeah. It's we'll have a chance for this game.
Coach, last couple of years, you guys ended up playing on Christmas. This year it's Thanksgiving. It's done by. Is there a preference between the two?
No, it's an honor to play Thanksgiving or Christmas. And, I think I said Christmas is or I think I've said Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I love Christmas, and it's probably the most important one, more that or Easter. But Thanksgiving is like, it's just the cooking part of it. I do the cleanup, like I said, so you don't have to really buy gifts. You don't have to worry about it. You just kind of watch football and enjoy being around one another and eat. Who doesn't like eating? It's a great holiday.
You're going to clean up Thursday night after the game?
No, we probably do it on Friday. Hopefully it'll be a happy Thanksgiving.
I think you guys have had 11 turnovers forced in the last 6 games. Obviously, I know it's been a sort of a talking point. Are there things you've focused on in practice to kind of ramp up that attention to detail?
Yeah, no, it's the same. We did the exact same thing that we had been doing. I mean, we wanted them, and there's a lot of talk about them when you're not getting them for sure. But the emphasis has been there from day one, and you just kind of believe that they're going to start happening, And I tell you, that play Marlon had, and for Lowe to be right there to make the play, we were kind of on our heels in that drive, and even Brees was heading toward the end zone, and he got it out. So it was just phenomenal play.
With Lamar and the injuries, he's hasn't had any injury destination. But do you feel these later injuries have they impacted his play at all the past couple weeks?
I can't really say. I think he's, like I said, I'm always proud of him. He's playing winning football. He's working really hard every week to be prepared, to be ready to play, and doing everything he can do to win the game and win the next game and be ready to play winning football.
Jim, we've asked you about some rehab guys periodically. Is Issa Isaac getting closer?
He was, and then he had a little setback, so he's not closer now. I think we thought he was going to have a chance here in the next couple of weeks, and that's it.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks.